Right through there for a strike. Puts a bunt down. To first. One up, one down. And stepping in is the speedy Otto Lopez. Swing and a miss. One out, base is empty. Up and in, 1-1.
1-1.
And the sweeper misses for a ball. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Sheets stands in now and watches strike one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. Back here at Lone Depot Park. On to the 4th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Inside. 1-0. And another ball. Up the middle. And that squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Andrew McCutchen will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Line to left. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Hill right there to make the grab. And there's one down. Here's Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1.
Tommy Pham.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Rolled over to third, and it goes just foul. Alcantara winds and deals.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. Runners at first and second with one gone here on opening day. Soft contact in the air, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joey Bart. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Now 3-0. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
Man, that looked to be in the strike zone right there. That's a tough one to have go against you and force in a run.
Fought off foul. Bases loaded, one away.
1-1.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. There's the strike. And that one ripped to left. And that's a fair ball. One run is in. Oh, he botches it. 2 runs across now. Headed for the plate. He scores. They clear the bases.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
1 out, runner at second. Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes. That one missed. Just missed.
That's down.
1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is downstairs. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That's hard hit on the line. Hill makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs.
Ball 3.
And that one clips the corner.
Account full.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Up next for the Pirates.
So they're at the corners now. Brian Reynolds here. That one missing inside.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
And the 1-0 misses low. 2 on, 2 outs. There's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 9. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine. You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Bart puts it away. That's out number 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And he dodges that fastball. Popped up. Bart gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Ready now for the 5th inning. And the batter now, Spencer Horwitz. Alcantara back to work. Horwitz measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering is in the dirt. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Kutch to the dish. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
The pitch to McCutcheon. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one the other way. Base hit. And out to a board.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here.
Adam.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Counts 1-0.
Here's Adam Frazier in the dirt. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now the left fielder, Tommy Pham. Ground ball, could be 2.
On base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Next pitch is outside.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That one inside. Ball 2. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing
The
the
catcher,
wall.
number 4.
Very gritty.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Slow roller to third. Over to Frazier.
Out.
And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was
The
far from
center
routine.
fielder, number 3.
That's the one thing about big
Derek.
leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Hill, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swings through the sweeper.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That
One
one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
1-2 the count. And that's outside. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Joey Lawrence.
Off the plate inside. Ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Takes it in for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. The shortstop takes the ball. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
3-2.
Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
The batter.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
In the dirt, but kept close. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And first offering is fouled off. That's out to center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. That misses, and that is ball 1.
No strike. 2-0.
This one in the dirt. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. And another ball. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Out towards right center field. Hill sizes this one up, and that is that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
The 0-2. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch.
To first, 2 up, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That misses, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swings and misses. 2-1 now. Sliced hard but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player you want to look up.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the DH, Andrew McCutchen. That hit him.
That ball hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first. Now, Adam Frazier, manager out of the dugout.
Pitching for
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Cal Quantrill.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2. In there at the knees for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Just off the outside edge. And the count is 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Man at second. On the ground, right side. Edwards whips it to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Tommy Pham, the next to hit. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. Runner on at third, 1 gone.
That's ball 2.
Out to short. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Two down, bases empty. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. That one fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit on the ground to short. Lopez. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa digs in now. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And now first and second with 2 outs. Brian Hayes now at the plate. First pitch not close. And no one can get there. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. First and second, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Slapped foul. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds. That one catches the corner. In the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
That's ball 3.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Now a long throw home. And he's out. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. We're back in a new pitcher here. to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan. For rookie.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Right through there for a strike. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. David Bednar loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. That one way outside. Now 1-2. That's inside. And now the count filled up 3-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Frazier on to first in time. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. And he chases that one below the zone.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Close, but called a ball. And a full count now. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one inside. 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Inside, and that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here, Dylan Head.
Number 0, Dylan Head.
There goes the runner. There's a ball.
No touchdown.
Throw. Save. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
2 outs. And 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second. 2 down. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Bart collects, fires to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out. Eric Wagaman now in the game as he takes over
now
3rd.
Playing 3rd base.
Quantrill
Number
back to
33.
work. And first offering is fouled off. The other way, and he boots it. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. McCutchen at the plate now. That's ball 1. The Pirates up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's way outside. 2 balls and a strike. That clips the corner. That's outside. Ball 3. Outside, and that is ball 4. So a man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Line drive. Could be extra bases. McCutchen rounds second, heads for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Now the left fielder, Tommy Pham. Ball squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. 2 on, 1 out. A little bit low. Ball.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one.
There's a swing and a drive. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As 2 runs score in the play. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Joey Bart. On the ground to third. Slings to first in time. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Pirate to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
Ball, that's down.
And that's downstairs and outside. That catches the zone for a strike. Now 3-2.
3-2.
Slides, but it gets by him. Coming home. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there.
And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Nick Fortes. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Agustin Ramirez. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Kiner-Falefa. The throw to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now Derek Hill. And that drops in for a strike. The Fish with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the topspin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Edwards, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one in there across the letters. Goes down looking. This one. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Right through there for a strike. Ball 1 there. There's the strike at the knees. On the ground to third, Wagaman. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Up next for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz. Just missed. That one to first. Sheets takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Not even close there. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the 9th. And another ball.
No strike.
To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score. Man at second here with 2 away. Next is the Pirates DH, Andrew McCutchen. And takes low for ball 1. That's down and in.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Next offering way off the plate. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that'll do it. 1 run. Back here at Lone Depot Park. So bottom of the 9th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Otto Lopez. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Off the mark there. And the count 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Cruz running hard to get it. Long run, tracks it down. 1 up, 1 down. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Marlins.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
2 strikes. Ball 1.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Bart down to first with it. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for
Now
that
batting,
horizontal
the
movement,
designated
but
hitter,
most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Stowers in the box now. No balls and a strike. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game. 14. welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Miami Marlins. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boog, he had that look in his eye from the...
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
A little bit high, and we are underway. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Ripped to right. Myers makes the catch for the out. One down. So digging in, T. Brian Hayes. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One out, base is empty. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike three. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And that one hammered. That's back there. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop. Xavier Edwards.
That's shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Down the right field line. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory.
Frazier fires to second for one. Throw to first, but he beat it. And now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Batting third, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Tap foul at the plate. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Throw and save. Man at second. That's too low. And the count is 1-2.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Stowers. That one outside. Ball one. Lopez at second. Sheets over at first with one away. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
On the ground, could be 2. Over to Connor Falefa. Over to first, safe. And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez.
The left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled on the run. Sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Top of the second, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Perez back to work. And that one sliced foul. Perez, just 21 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Whips it to first on the run, and they get the out. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And a ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And that one's gone.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Andrew McCutcheon, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The pitch to McCutcheon. And that one is in the dirt. And the count 1-2. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's Adam Frazier. First offering, and it just misses. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida. Connor Norby, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Into center. Cruz flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. Tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. And that's down and away. Next pitch is inside. And that's ball 2. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hand.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is back here in Miami. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham. That one ripped, but foul. Perez ready to fire now. Foul ball there. The pitch. And a slider misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Sheets makes the play, and there's one down.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 14, Joey.
Here's Joey Bart now. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Guider Falefa on the go. Pitch inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one lifted to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Cruz batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Just off the inside. At edge. fastball in for a strike. And now 2-2. Cutter for Leffa at second with 2 down. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Watch out, that one sails on him. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. That one hammered center field. That's back. And he makes the play on the warning track. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for Miami, Derek Hill. Swinging a foul straight back. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Bart collects, fires to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Now batting.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Edwards up to third on the wild pitch. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
On the ground, right side. Frazier on to first in time. And that is the inning. Start of the 4th. Brian Reynolds here. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That misses. Now 1-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Struck him out looking. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. And that's in the dirt. And now 2 balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. A changeup missing. 3-1 now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Horwitz stands at first with 1 out. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Sheets over to second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you, and leading off the bottom of the 4th, Kyle Stowers.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order 2nd time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that one in the air center field. Cruz under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next, Jesus Sanchez. Grounded out his first time. And there's a strike.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Out to short. getemty45 throws to first in time, and they got him. So 2 down now, and here is Connor Norby. And a swing and a miss.
No ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Myers stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Pham, in his 10th season, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That one a little bit high, and now it's 3-2. Stays alive. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Hard hit left side. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here is Isaiah getemty45. That one drifts inside.
1-0.
That catches the corner.
1-1.
2 out, space is empty. Line drive brings it in for the 3rd out. Offense held in check there. Home Half of the fifth coming up. It's the Pirates 2. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. Keller back to work. Fastball is outside.
You know, these Marlins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
3-1.
Slice to right, and it goes just foul. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And up next for Miami, Derek Hill. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. Hit in the air out to center field. Cruz. And it's caught for the out. Now here is Xavier Edwards. He's 2 for 2.
Xavier Edwards.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fortes over at first with one away. Line drive caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Now here is Otto Lopez. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. Outside, and that's ball 1. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that one handled. Throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. Top 6 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Fastball for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Myers on the move. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. Not close with that one. And it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That's off the inside corner. And now 2-0. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Missed with a changeup. 3-2 now. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now a chance for Brian Reynolds. Base hit center field.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Reynolds off of first with 2 away. In the dirt, but kept close. The 1-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one ripped. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Coming around third is Reynolds. He'll score easily. And they put up the stop sign at second. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Fought off foul. That's a laser base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. It's now 3-0. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now Kyle Stowers. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins, has grounded out a couple of times. Now that's smacked to right center. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Doubled into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Norby up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Count's full.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
2 strikes.
Outside. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Make it. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. High fly ball out towards left center. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's Tommy Pham. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball one.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Hit in the air, center field. Hill makes the play. 2 down.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
This is Joey Bart. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
First pitch, and he just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And
pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Strike 2.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Marlins trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. That one not close. And it's alive. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I
Now
think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Derek Shelton out of the new pitcher in the game. Ferguson. 2 outs, runner at first. And now the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throws it away.
1 strike.
Late swing fouled off. And Ryan Weathers is coming on.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing. And get a high fly ball. That's out to center. Hill snags it. 1 away. Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 3 in this one. Inside. 1-0. Now a screamer into the outfield.